Hi, good day to you, Scorpio. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. Today is the 25th of January. I hope you guys are all well. Thank you so much for watching my video. I do appreciate that. Remember, as always, just take what resonates, and if the reading is not fitting to your situation, that's quite okay. We cannot expect every reading to resonate with you every week. So just take what resonates with you. Don't force the fit. Also look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. And those of you that are cross-reading, thank you so much for that. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for your likes, your follows, and your shares. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. So let's see what's going on here. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, the world. So you are really, feeling very contract. You are in a space where you are feeling very intuitive. You are really looking at your higher self. Your person is really looking at, that they have this whole world out there for them. And they have all these opportunities for them. You are looking towards being the best version of yourself and looking at being a more evolved soul, so to say. But there's some kind of a contract situation going on here. There's some kind of, it could be in some cases, worst case scenario, some people are looking at breakups, some people are looking at commitments, some people are looking at starting something new. So there is this different energies that are coming through depending on what your situation is and where it is. But let's draw on the tarot cards to see if it can give us a bit more insight as to what is going on between you and your emotional situations. Okay, what's going on here? Oopsie. Scorpio, I'm just going to put this here and let's just pull out what is it that has fallen out here. This came up here. I'm going to take it like this and put this here. Let me see, what is it here? So you have Scorpio energy, the death card coming out here. And I want to hold all the cards together so that people don't say that I'm busy doing my own things behind the scenes, So, wow. Okay. Transformation here, Scorpio. Amazing transformation. And you needing to look at your perspectives. How are you viewing things? What is happening? You are facing this period of change. This is a very intense period that you're going into, a very transformative period that you're going towards. Your person's facing betrayals and trying to hold on to themselves, but also trying to move forward with their situation. So your person has to also be very mindful, as they are looking towards their future, that they don't become too selfish and too grasping with things. But there's definitely some kind of movement, some kind of travel, some kind of change that is happening. Thinking about the future, about where things are going to. We got Capricorn energy. Remember, if you don't have a Capricorn person or a Virgo person or a Scorpio person in your space besides yourself, that's okay. This is not just about these people. The cards have their own meaning. So we are seeing that you are in something, where a lot of wisdom is required of you, friendships, relationships, thinking about the future, but also being mindful of your own toxic traits in your situations, being mindful of the things that you are attaching yourself to, being mindful of toxic habits, toxic traits that you may have, being also relationships that are starting off as so fantastic and turning out to be really a prison for you. So you need to be mindful of this. We see that your person is going through this phase, this energy of reflection, of looking within themselves, needing some advice, especially when it comes to this love situation. But things are seeming to move very fast for you guys. There's this rush for an answer. There's a rush for decisions that needs to be made. And you should actually take a moment to pause and not get pressured into making decisions that you're not ready for. But there's a lot of love, but there's also a lot of betrayal, and this could be some kind of a situation unfolding here. We are seeing that there's a lot of opportunities to prosper, new beginnings. Literally, as though you have a good view of what needs to be done. You are looking at your options. You have the clarity of thought to know that transformation brings us change, brings us happiness towards you. Your person's feeling very trapped in their love situation. A lot of conflict, a lot of confusion, a lot of lessons that they need to take into account, things that have happened in the past. But there's also a lot of apathy, a lot of boredom, a lot of not wanting to take responsibility. Could be you, could be them. But there's a lot of trauma that's happening in this relationship, in this situationship. There's things that have gone on, things that have caused a lot of problems. We see you dealing with love situation, needing to balance yourself, balance your love situation. Some of you may be dealing with more than one love choice. So there's this conflict, there's arguments, there's drama. Your person's in a very confused state. They've gone through a lot of stuff. They've gone through a lot of situations. And it's like their journey is not yet over. Their struggles are not yet over. There's a lot of self-torment that's happening here. And like I said, it's not over because there's a lot of chaos that is coming towards the situation. There's a lot of drama coming towards the situation. Your person's in a very hurt space. There's a lot of anger, frustration, loss, a lot. But this, wherever they're at, is not yet over. And if you're caught up in this with them, this is not yet over. There's still a lot of chaos coming towards the situation. What you don't see is after the chaos, there's going to be joy, there's going to be happiness, there's going to be wisdom, balance. It's important that you allow this balance to come into the situation and allow this change to happen. And really, if you need to start from the beginning, then start from the beginning and try and make things work. Because you can't do everything all the time, but you can do something some of the times. And there are times when you just need to take responsibility for what is happening. It seems like a very chaotic reading, a very traumatic reading for some of you guys, going through a lot of stuff. Your person's going through a lot of stuff. And a lot of this stuff that they are going through does affect you. And you need to also be mindful of the choices that you are making, because your choices could very well be affecting your person. And this is something that you need to take into consideration. What, why, where? Because your person does love you, but there's a lot of arguing, a lot of trauma going on here, a lot of drama going on in the situation, Scorpio. So guys, quite intense reading here. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit the like button. Please follow. I will really appreciate that. Please take care until next week. Thank you. Goodbye.